What if I told you that the greatest war of our time is not being fought with tanks or missiles, but with algorithms? That the future of humanity is being shaped right now, not in battlefields, but in research labs. This is not just competition. This is the AI war that could change the course of human history forever. Welcome to the ultimate showdown, OpenAI versus Google. The concept of machines thinking like humans might seem recent, but it dates back over 7 decades. The seed of artificial intelligence was planted in 1950 by Alan Turing, the British mathematician and wartime codebreaker. His question, "Can machines think?" was revolutionary, setting the stage for the dawn of AI. In the 1950s and 60s, researchers began experimenting with simple rule-based systems, laying the foundation of AI. The first programs could play chess, solve algebra problems, or simulate psychotherapy sessions. In 1966, Joseph Weizenbaum created ELIZA, a program that mimicked a Rogerian therapist. Despite its simplicity, ELIZA sparked public curiosity and philosophical debates. Over the decades, AI research experienced highs and lows. The 1970s and 1980s were marked by periods known as the AI winters, where enthusiasm faded due to slow progress. Funding dried up, promises weren't being kept. But behind the scenes, computing power was quietly growing, data was becoming more accessible, and new breakthroughs were on the horizon. The 1990s brought a turning point. IBM's Deep Blue defeated world chess champion Garry Kasparov in 1997. AI was back in the spotlight, but even then, it was narrow AI. It could perform specific tasks, not general thinking. The real leap came with deep learning. Google, founded in 1998, always had AI in its DNA. Its entire search engine model was based on understanding and organizing the world's information. In 2014, Google made a game-changing move. It acquired DeepMind, a UK-based AI research company founded by neuroscientist and game designer Demis Hassabis. DeepMind had a clear goal: to build artificial general intelligence. Their first claim to fame came in 2016, when AlphaGo defeated Go champion Lee Sedol. Go had long been considered a game too complex for machines, requiring intuition, strategy, and foresight. When AlphaGo won, the world realized just how far AI had come. Under Google, DeepMind didn't stop. It developed AI systems that mastered Atari games from pixels, created AlphaFold, which solved the 50-year-old protein folding problem, and built advanced language and reasoning models like Gopher and Gemini. Google integrated AI into everything: Gmail auto-completion and spam filters, Google Translate real-time language processing, Google Maps route optimization and traffic prediction, YouTube video recommendation and moderation. Every product became smarter, more predictive, more personalized. AI became the brain behind the world's most powerful tech empire. In 2015, a group of prominent tech leaders, including Elon Musk, Sam Altman, Greg Brockman, Ilya Sutskever, and others, founded OpenAI. Their mission was bold and idealistic: to ensure AGI benefits all of humanity. Their founding principle was open collaboration, transparency, and safety. OpenAI wanted to democratize AI development, preventing any single entity from gaining too much power. At first, they were a nonprofit, publishing papers and open-sourcing models. However, the journey shifted. In 2019, OpenAI took a $1 billion investment from Microsoft and became a capped profit company. This move allowed them to attract top talent, scale infrastructure, and compete with tech giants like Google. They began building language models like GPT, GPT-2, which shocked researchers with its ability to write coherent essays and stories, GPT-3, a 175 billion parameter model that could answer questions, write code, generate poetry, and simulate conversations. In November 2022, they released ChatGPT, a conversational AI interface that took the world by storm, reaching 100 million users faster than any app in history. The success of ChatGPT marked the beginning of a modern AI arms race. Google, caught off guard, responded by accelerating its own products. In early 2023, Google launched Bard, a chatbot built on Lambda, language model for dialogue applications. While powerful, Bard initially struggled to match the momentum of ChatGPT. Public trust, UX design, and brand loyalty gave Openai a clear edge. But Google had something else brewing, a new generation of multimodal models. By late 2023, they revealed Gemini and later Veo, models capable of understanding and generating not just text, but images, audio, and video. Openai countered in 2024 with GPT-4, capable of vision, reasoning, coding, and complex logic. Then came Sora, their video generation model that could create hyper-realistic videos from text prompts. These models didn't just write, they created entire films, songs, websites, and games, designed in seconds. Openai prioritized safe deployment, user feedback, and transparency. They published alignment research and encouraged public input. Google leaned into closed development, precision engineering, and seamless integration with its vast product ecosystem. Openai courted educators, creatives, and researchers. Google targeted enterprises, developers, and corporate clients. This difference shaped their tools. OpenAI's ChatGPT became a go-to assistant for millions. Google's Workspace AI quietly powered businesses worldwide. Who was winning? It depended on whom you asked. The consequences of this AI war extended far beyond Silicon Valley. Jobs. AI disrupted everything from content writing to customer service. While it created new industries, it also displaced traditional roles. Education. Students used AI for tutoring, essay writing, and research. Schools scrambled to adapt. Healthcare. AI assisted in diagnostics, drug discovery, and patient monitoring. Art. Tools like DALL-E and Midjourney enabled anyone to create digital art, blurring lines between artist and machine. Military. Nations began researching autonomous drones, surveillance systems, and cyber warfare capabilities powered by AI. Governments worldwide realized AI wasn't just a tool, it was infrastructure, strategic, political. A new kind of arms race had begun. Both OpenAI and Google recognized the potential dangers of AGI. What if AI misinterpreted a human instruction? What if it learned harmful behaviors? What if bad actors used it for manipulation, crime, or warfare? Alignment research became a top priority. OpenAI formed the Super Alignment team. Google DeepMind developed safety frameworks and ethics boards. Yet concerns persisted. Who trains the AI? What biases are hidden in its data? How can we ensure transparency without compromising security? AGI wasn't just a technical challenge, it was a moral one. Trust became the battleground of hearts and minds. OpenAI had the advantage of transparency, but faced criticism for releasing powerful tools too quickly. Google, despite its engineering prowess, struggled with public trust due to its history with user data and privacy. Meanwhile, AI-generated content flooded social media. Fake videos, synthetic voices, AI-written news stories. The line between real and fake blurred. The information age entered the age of illusion. As AI evolved, governments scrambled to keep up. The U.S. Senate held hearings. The EU introduced the AI Act. China accelerated development of its own state-controlled models. Nations viewed AI not just as innovation, but as sovereignty. Who controls the data? Who owns the models? Who sets the rules? The new Cold War wasn't between countries, but between data empires. This rivalry is only the beginning. New players are emerging. Anthropic, founded by ex-Openai researchers. Mistral, pushing open-source frontier. Meta, open-sourcing models like Llama. The future may not be dominated by one AI, but by many. The ecosystem will diversify. Cooperation and competition will coexist. AGI will be not a destination, but a journey, a process of understanding not only machines, but ourselves. This story, OpenAI versus Google, isn't just about software. It's a reflection of our fears, hopes, ambitions, and ethics. We are building machines in our image. What they become depends on what we teach them. The emotional history of humanity is now being rewritten in code, in algorithms, in silicon. And in this grand narrative, every one of us is a co-author. AI war isn't just their fight, it's ours. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps the channel grow. Got thoughts or questions? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want more fascinating stories like this, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload from the world history.